The BumbleKast is for entertainment purposes only. The host's comments and opinions, and those of their guests, are wholly their own and do not represent that of any other entity. Content is provided as is, with no guarantees of accuracy or timeliness. Unauthorized redistribution or editing of the BumbleKast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited.
Welcome to a special edition of the BumbleKast. I'm your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King, and joining me is everybody, pretty much, from MAGFest. Welcome, the BumbleKrew.
Oh, I muted them. Maybe what we should do
and
is
that
introduce...
information, everyone, was basically how our MAGFest went.
Maybe we should come up with a different intro. And all right, hold on. Okay. We'll start off with free talk, and then
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've all gathered here for a special edition of the BumbleKast to talk about our experiences at MAGFest this past January, because boy howdy, were there a lot of experiences.
Oh yes, there were many experiences. We've got a whole crew, a BumbleKrew of people here, you might say. Joining us, of course, is the one, the only, Aaliyah Baker. Hello.
Am I supposed to say something now?
You just did.
Well, there we go.
You just did.
We're off to a great start.
I'm watching cats play.
Okay.
It's very, very important.
Good. As you should.
Right?
As you should. Next up, we got Kazzy, the legend. Hello, Kazzy.
I wouldn't say that. You're going a bit too far there, dude. But what's up?
Hey, you know what? People hear about you. You've been on the show before. You've snuck on during your own mini. That was funny.
I've not caused any controversy whatsoever.
That was fun. That was fun. I mean, that was funny. We got Noni, one of our thumbnail artists, rocking it with the thumbnails. Straub is over here.
Hey.
And then we got Nova.
Hi.
Our other thumbnailer.
Well, sorry, listen, I'm not used to do this, okay?
Yeah, it's all good. And then Thievius, rounding us out.
Hello.
Yep. So that's what we got for the crew. Unfortunately, Rye, Puppy, and JR were not able to join us, but we will continue on in their stead.
Behind their back.
We will say horrible things about them, of course.
Sometimes I can still hear their voice.
I mean, I got the plush on my desk right here.
Good. All right, good.
I was wondering what happened to it.
They're just chilling right next to, like, my computer tower and my other plushies.
I'm glad JR can at least be here in spirit with us.
Kind of like a voodoo doll.
Yes, a little bit, yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go through some fun stuff. We're going to answer some questions, recount our experiences. It's been almost a month, and it's like, what? How's it already been almost a month since MAGFest? But, we've been like, some of us have been sick, and it's just been crazy, so, but.
Yeah, I haven't really been outside since.
Yeah, I don't know if any of us have. All right. Well, let's start off with our first question. What was your favorite panel to attend? Ian, start us off.
I didn't get to go to any aside from ours.
Well, what was your favorite of the ones we did?
I guess the panel where it was a number of creators all sharing our different perspectives on how to get your show up and running and continue to make it profitable. Because the Death Battle guys ran most of that, and they were incredibly engaging and entertaining.
Yeah.
So for once, I could actually sit back and kind of enjoy the ride.
That was fun. Yeah. Between the Hang Time and Death Battle guys were doing that one. They were a lot of fun. Lee, did you go to any? You had any panels?
I went to your one. No, just the one.
Really?
Because I wanted to go to the OCR one.
Yeah, I know.
And I was stuck doing medical crap instead.
Oh.
And slept through it. And so I only went to I only went to some BumbleKast thing.
Yeah.
And these guys were talking. It was
weird.
There were a bunch of people asking questions. There was this like Surge plush that was the most entertaining one on the stage, I guess.
Yeah. Sounds like a crappy panel, to be honest.
You guys did a good job.
Oh, fine. If you say so.
I didn't get out.
Oh.
To do a whole.
What about you, Kazzy? What was your favorite panel?
Well, like the rest of you guys, I didn't actually go to any because I was except every single one that you and Ian did because I was running around promoting and getting photos of you gorgeous gentlemen, and keeping the people on social media entertained and happy with everything that was going on. But I think out of all of those, the BumbleKast live panels were quite fun because it was very, very cool to like see everything in person and actually see you guys engaging face to face rather than just over a microphone. But
yeah, it's weird.
I do
First time we've ever done that.
And I got to see you guys dance. So and the people of the internet love that, by the way.
Oh
but
boy.
I think away from BumbleKast, I do like stay with Ian. I did like the creators panel that we did with Happy Times and Death Battle.
You mean Hang Time?
Hang Times, Happy Times, it's
Happy Times is a different thing.
Listen, there's a time of day it worked out. It was fantastic.
Yes.
But no, the guys of Death Battle, and it was I think what I enjoyed about them the most is getting to meet other creators and talking with other creators and making connections with other creators.
Yeah.
So we've got some things to look forward to.
Yes, we do.
On that side of things. So.
Yes, we do. How about you, Noni? You were in the marketplace for most of the time. I don't know how much you got out. I was in the
marketplace.
Yeah.
But I did get to go to the OCR panel. That one was
Were
really
you there?
cool.
Okay.
Like all the way in the back.
Okay. I mean, that was freaking packed, to be fair, so.
But, no, I used to listen to a lot of old Overclocked remix music when I was younger, mostly in the hunt for other musics.
Mm-hmm.
You know how LimeWire used to be. And it was always... It was interesting actually seeing some of the different artists who were responsible or at least helped out make all these different albums that I used to listen to, like when I used to draw a lot in my room. So that was cool.
Nice. How about you, Nova?
Stevius, what was the name of the panel we both went to? The Chuck Conroy one?
It was called The Runaway Guys Throne Controllers.
Yeah, that. It was like a cool like live trivia game where like people actually like play game stuff against each other. That was pretty fun. It was extremely packed, though, and we were surprised to even get in. Because there was, like, a line. Literally, the line was all the way across the entire building. It was kind of scary. But we were, like, one of the last people to get in. It was very fun, though.
Awesome. How about you, Straub?
So I went to 2 panels run by Latin Dancing for Nerds. It was a salsa class and then a bachata class. And... they were really, really fun. There was a lot of people kind of packed into the ballroom and stuff, but like everyone was super excited to dance and just learn. They were, I think they were teaching salsa to like Mara music, and then I don't know. It was just it was a good time. Everyone kind of came in with various levels of experience. I used to do like dance and stuff back in high school and college, so that was really fun. But I think the vibes were very good, especially when you think about like doing partner dancing and stuff like that. So that was definitely a cool highlight for me. All
right, and last but not least, Devious.
I'd say like my favorite panel to attend is also Throne Controllers, because how it would go is that you would enter the like panel area and you'd be given a card numbered like 1 through 500, and as Nova said that like we were the last people to get in. And what they would do, like the hosts, is a couple of Let's Players. They would pick someone random from the audience, and they would come up to the microphone and they would have to answer like a question like Jeopardy style. And if they got it right, then they'd be able to like continue on. And it's not just questions either. It would just be like video game challenges where you had to, like, for example, I think there was one Mega Man game. It's one of the older ones. I forget what it was. You'd have to like get through one of the levels as quickly as possible, or at least like get farther than your opponent. And it'd be stuff like that. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Alrighty. My favorite panel, I pretty much, just like Ian, only went to panels that I was on. I did not go to any other panels, unfortunately. So, but I think my favorite panel we did was probably the BumbleKrew panel. There weren't many people there. It was at 11 o'clock at night, but it was super fun to just talk with all of you and answer some very silly questions from both the audience and from our Discord. That was really fun, and it definitely went a lot better than I think most of us expected for a panel at 11 o'clock at night. So that was a very fun panel. All right, and our next one is favorite event attended. I'm assuming this means like concerts and other things that weren't panels. I'm not sure. Did Ian, were you able to catch anything?
I had just wrapped up one panel and dragged myself back to the hotel room, and they had a really great feature where they would show some of the events on the hotel internal circuit TV. So I got to catch like the last third of T. Lopes' concert.
Okay.
While barely remaining conscious. So I'm glad I got to get that much.
That's good. That's good. What about you, Lee?
Well, I was actually at that concert, so
yeah,
that was pretty fun, at least.
Yes, that was fun.
And I was glad I was actually able to, attend something finally.
Yes.
But it was a nice, aside from that part where I guess someone tripped over a cord or something and accidentally disconnected this.
Pulled the whole show, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Kind of, killed the vibe for a minute there, but it was a lot of fun and
recovered, luckily, yeah. How about you, Kazzy? Did you go to anything other than our panels?
Not really.
I was gonna say.
No. I didn't want to check out T. Lopes, but we had the midnight panel with Ian and one of his associates, I think. And I was planning to run up to it afterwards, but I was just so tired and done by that point that I think my favorite event was actually going to bed that night. I will bring up though something that I think none of us ever talk about, since I really enjoyed the first night that we all got together and had dinner in that little like sports bar. It was like the first time we'd all of us had come together like as one team and sat down and switched around chairs and actually got to talk to each other face to face. And it was just very strange to me being sat opposite Ian Flynn, who was trying to act drunk. I don't know, he was doing an impression of this drunk Southern accent and it was hilarious. And I think we all just forget that happened because we'd all been traveling all day. We're all tired. We're all like, oh my God, we're actually with these people. We're not sitting in the VC. So I think that was kind of special to me in terms of an event, because it's just like, it was just all of us. It was fun. And we knew it was going to be a kick-ass 2 days. So
yeah,
I'm going to say that.
All right. How about you, Noni?
I'll be real. It was the T. Lopes concert. I was also at that concert.
That was a great show.
That Hydrosity remix. I'm like, I aspire to be that level of petty. That was great.
He literally has the sound, the little clip in there of Hydro means Hydro, City means city. Hydro City.
It's Hydrosity.
I actually have that T-shirt.
Hydro City.
Oh, I love it. Was so funny. I love that. Of course, I'm still saying Hydrosity, so I don't think it worked.
Yeah. Well, now you're just doing it out of spite.
I did once accidentally say Lagoon City once or twice, so I think I'm just cursed.
Weird, but okay. Nova, what about you?
I don't really think I went to a lot of the events, honestly. I think most of the nights I kind of just stayed back for a bit and just relaxed because just being at MAGFest in general was a lot for me.
It's a lot. It's a lot in general, but yeah.
Yeah, so going to the big concerts just wasn't really for me. Instead, I ended up walking around the arcade and I found a new passion game that I need to actually buy some time, which is a Pokken Tournament.
Aha!
Nice. A veteran player invited me to play with them, and they taught me how to play it, and I've been obsessed with it, but I have not actually bought the game yet, so I need to try it out.
Ah,
yeah, not really any big events, but just exploring around for a bit.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's all part of MAGFest. How about you, Straub?
I was actually going to say it was also the T-Lopes concert. I think that was really the only show that I managed to see, but like it was really funny. I see like in like the corner there's like a group of people playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
I have that recorded.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah, I don't know. The vibes were immaculate. Shout out T.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Yep. At 1:00 in the morning.
And like, yeah, I was ready to like shut down, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'll get lit, and then I'll shut down.
We got it. Yep. And Thievius.
Honestly, I'd have to say it's the Los Veros concert that was there. It was like a Latin jazz fusion ensemble that played like video game music, and my favorite track that they did was like their cover of the Gemini Man song from Mega Man.
Yeah.
I don't know which one that one was from, but that was a very good event.
Yeah.
That honestly, they did a really good job with the Latin jazz thing. I want to hear more from them.
Yeah, that's like a VGM supergroup. That's a lot of different people from different bands and different parts of the VGM community all coming together. I wish I could have been there. I missed that one, unfortunately. That's one I wanted to see, but didn't get the chance to. My favorite show was one that was ended up being very special and surprisingly emotional. My good friends Martial Art, they played a show on the last night, on Saturday night, that was they played some songs that was not expecting to hear and was not expecting them to affect me as much as we did. And I think I was there with Puppy and Rye. We were all three there together. And I think we were all a bit like shocked at how much it ended up being a really special show for us, just because of the fact that they played a Space Harrier cover that was made in tribute to someone who unfortunately passed away a while ago in the VGM community. And then also they played a track from the first Mother game, 8 Melodies, and both Rye and Puppy are huge Mother/Earthbound fans, and that was very special for them. So I'm glad I managed to drag them to the show, because I don't think either of them have ever really heard of Martial Art or were all that interested, but I dragged them to that, and that ended up being something that was very a very good show. And also, immediately after was a fantastic playthrough of Super Mario World and F-Zero by the Legends Bit Brigade, who ended up turning Super Mario World into like the best of classic Mario hits, just playing different Mario songs. It started out as just like, just straight up Mario World. We're like, this is going to be a bit repetitive. Then they started doing not Mario World Mario songs, and I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing. So that was super fun. All right, now let's talk about the food. What was the best and worst food? What about you? Start with you, Ian.
Best food, I can't remember the name of the restaurant that we all went to, but basically ordered the thing where they would just bring you entire spits of meat.
I think
and shave off some for you, and they would just keep coming until you begged for mercy.
I think this is probably most of our favorites. Yeah.
Probably. And it was all sorts. It was chicken and pork and beef and different chicken and just
Fogo de Chao, I believe is the name of the place.
Yes.
Brazilian barbecue. Yeah. Yep. That was definitely the best food.
If anybody finds my credit card there, too bad. It's already been canceled. Yeah. Worst food. There was all the offerings in the hotel itself were mediocre at best.
Yeah.
But the worst was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was one of the more upscale restaurants, and it was billed as a Wagyu steak frites. Number one, that weren't Wagyu. Maybe somebody out in the kitchen named themselves Wagyu. Maybe the cow itself was named Wagyu at some point. That was not Wagyu quality beef.
Oh, no.
I ordered it medium, and parts of it were, others were not. Others were very much in the other direction. And frites are a specific cut of potato. They're like almost shoestring. They're very thin. They're not chuck fries. These were chip truck fries. These are like Wendy's fries. The best thing on that plate was the little bottle of ketchup they brought with it. It was that was not worth the money or the time.
Ooh. I didn't go to that place, luckily. How about you, Lee? What do you think? What food did you experience?
Yeah, best was probably the Chow Garden. The very expansive, not expensive, but yes, that too. Salad bar, the Brazilian lemonade, whatever, that they ended up bringing me 2 of because my orders got lost and then doubled. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but probably more than I really needed, but they were really good. Even like little, polenta fries and stuff. It was all really nice. I enjoyed that a lot. And the worst would be the sports bar we went to.
Oh, yeah.
I know that probably, I don't know. It was like some kind of like whole wheat pita that I think they just kind of like pulled out of the back of the fridge or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cold and bland as hell. You could have just put it on the grill top for a few seconds. You could have tossed it in a deep fryer. You could have probably run it over with a truck.
Could have done
at least give it some friction heat or texture or anything to have made it not taste like horse food.
Oh, jeez. And
then the hummus it came with was just the blandest wallpaper paste. Like I was saying, it was almost like they watered it down or something. This kind of cold, crappy pita with bland, watery hummus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure humanity discovered salt early on.
No.
That might have been a consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. I don't know.
You want flavor?
You have to make it. Yeah, a little.
Okay.
I feel like you have to make an effort to make it that bad, okay?
Yeah, that place was not great.
I mean, on the other hand, they
For
had
food.
a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, indoors, so maybe that's where all their effort went, but I don't know.
Yeah, food-wise, the hotel was rough, but...
I mean, it doesn't take that much effort. You just... Salt, come on!
How about you, Cassie?
Anyway.
Absolutely, the Chow Garden, Frodo di Chow, it was absolutely incredible. Like, those cuts of meat were just incredible. Every single bite was just, oh, yes. The lamb, I have not stopped thinking about that cut of lamb since we've had it. It was just, oh, God. I wish I could eat every day, but that wouldn't be a good thing.
No, as delicious as it was, yes.
I just remember we getting our plates with a salad bar and Ian be like, I'm here for meat. I'm getting my protein and then maybe I'll have something green. But no. And it was the right choice because, man,
it was a lot.
It was very good. I was very impressed with the meat.
They call it an experience. I mean,
yes.
that's not technically wrong, although it is funny. It's
no,
funny
and the
terminology.
The other crazy thing was running into like some other creators there as well, who just sat on the table next to us. Which was what is happening?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just MAGFest things, you know?
Yeah. So shout out to Salty DK Dan and Game Apologist.
Yep.
It just that just happened. So, and worst food. Yeah, the hotel wasn't great. It was overpriced. The chicken tenders weren't so bad, and I think that was everyone's go-to in the end. However, it didn't taste bad, but my experience with the pizza was not the best, Kyle, shall we say? No. No. Do you want to tell that story or shall I?
The pizza was a bit rough.
Yeah.
Regale us.
Well, you know, when your friend is sitting next to you, physically choking on the pizza and trying to get your attention to save their life, and you're like, 1 second, I'm just talking to someone.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I was nudging him because it literally got stuck in my windpipe, and I was nudging him, and he was ignoring me because he was talking to someone, and I was starting to panic, and I literally managed to like punch myself and like get it up, and Carl's like, "You okay?" I'm like, I almost died, and you don't even know. You could have turned around. I could have been dead on the floor, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I hope the person I was talking to would have at least seen that before.
Well, I'm glad I managed to
It's
save
like, I'm
my own
sorry.
life through the layer of 1 meter of cheese on bread. So.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember you touching me until after you'd already been like got it up and we're running over to
you
the
like
trash.
3 times.
Sorry,
I couldn't make any noise because
you were joking. Yes, I get it. I'm sorry.
And everyone walking past, I'm like, could no one realize that I'm dying? Anyway, it didn't taste bad. It just almost killed me, so that's fine.
Oh boy. How about you, Noni?
Right. So,
Yeah.
Fuego de Chao wouldn't have been my number 1 pick, except I remember distinctly taking the train home, watching the sunset, and as I'm watching like hills and trees and such go by, I'm just saying mentally to myself, God damn it, I should have picked up another butter tart from Aaliyah. I've been thinking about those for like weeks now, and I'm mad at myself about it because I'm just like, it's so good. I should have grabbed another one, but I didn't want to be greedy about it, and I'm like,
Well, I ended up with like I ended up with 3 by the time I was by myself in the last day. It's like there's 3 of them left. It's like, oh geez, way too many.
And then worst food. This is going to sound awful, but I think it was the boba I got. Because I don't know if the syrup to drink to boba ratio was off, but I wasn't happy about it, and that made me sad. I still drank it. I'm not going to waste it, but still.
Yeah.
Nah, that boba was mid as hell. It was.
I thought it was all right, but I've actually never had boba before that, so.
So now I was just like, there's still enough boba in here that make me feel like a heron eating a bunch of frog's eggs, but I'm not into it.
Maybe it's a good thing mine exploded.
Yeah, I was about to say, Leah didn't get it. I tried to take it to her, but by the time I got it to her, it was done.
So I was just I was just a depressed heron. It's like, it's food.
Is it though? Is it
close enough?
Sustenance, maybe at best. Nova?
So, like, I have pretty bad food sensitivity. I can't eat a lot of foods without feeling sick. So I mostly lived off of pizza and burgers the whole time. Which, to be fair, I don't really think I hated any of those ones. I thought they were all pretty good. The chicken fingers. For 2 reasons. Food reason, the ranch was kind of rough. It didn't really taste like ranch to me. But the more real reason here, so I got a few chicken tenders. One of them was shaped like a fish. At least in my eyes, I thought it was shaped like a fish.
Oh, no.
I didn't think so. Cassie thought it was like a, certain something. And they asked me if they wanted that piece of chicken strip.
I mean, if you use the right slang, it's technically a fish.
Yeah. Okay, no. But I said what Cassie said it was to give it to them, and I got a look from one of the guys at the stall next to me, and I'm like, I'm talking about a chicken tender. I'm not talking about, like, okay, whatever. So, so that happened.
Yeah.
I can't believe what you told me to go and eat, Nova. Like, you're like the most innocent person in here. You literally said, bleep word. I was like, never!
Cassie, you're the one who
Those
said
gentlemen were disgusted with you. They were so offended by you.
They did look
Nova.
disgusted about me. I was so
They were
sorry.
so. I had to apologize for your filthy mouth to those guys, man.
You did it. I'm the one that had to apologize. And it was you who started it.
Really? That's MAGFest. That's probably not the worst thing. That's probably not the worst thing they heard there within the hour. Like, MAGFest is just full of filthy people saying all sorts of things. Like, what?
Me and my innocent mind, like, oh no, it looks like a fishtail. No, Cassie had to say something else. No, Cassie had to change the subject on that.
I mean, you followed through, and look what happened. You were
exactly.
like,
I'm never doing it again. I'm never trusting your judgment again. This is what happens. But I didn't really. There wasn't really any food like I particularly hated. It was just like I'm just happy I even had food that I actually could eat.
Yeah.
I did, push myself and did try a little bit of new stuff. I did try the butter stuff that whatever they're called again. What are they called?
The butter tarts.
The butter tarts, right? The butter stuff.
The butter stuff.
The butter stuff.
The butter stuff. Sorry.
It's butter.
I also had some of the meat as well. I kept giving you some of my meat from my plate from the Chow Garden.
Yeah, I quickly learned I don't like lamb very quickly. But yeah, the sirloin was pretty good though. But yeah.
Hey, what about you, Strub?
So the best meal was actually one that I had alone. I don't know why I was alone, but
so no company.
I was like, I really just needed some ethnic food. Forgive me. So there was like this place across the street called Grace's Mandarin. It's like this very upscale Chinese restaurant. So I ordered like this like dumpling appetizer from them, and it was pretty good, honestly. It wasn't a lot, and it was definitely overpriced, but it was the best thing that I had there. And actually another food shout out. Ian and Leah got me Canadian gum called Thrills, and I kept forgetting about it. I was like, damn, like I should have like shared this with everyone, but I did taste it, and I think the best way to describe it is like if Fabuloso, like you know what Fabuloso is, right? The floor cleaner. It's like if that was a flavor.
Oh no,
dude, no. Okay, you know how badly I've actually ever wanted to try Fabuloso, like not as like an actual soap, but like it looks tasty.
Nova.
Well, yeah, no, Fabuloso does look delicious.
I'm just saying, actually.
To be
Nova.
fair, it looks delicious.
Exactly.
Do you want the side of Tide Pod with that?
No, Tide Pods don't look like
Nova
food.
partakes in the Tide Pod
See,
challenge.
Fabuloso looks like a forbidden drink. Like I would totally drink that if it wasn't like straight up bad for me.
Nova, please don't drink it. Don't drink.
Listen. We've had worse conversations about
We
food
have.
before.
We
okay?
truly have.
Literally just yesterday, I was talking about how I wanted to eat like the cement stuff they use for brick building. Okay.
Actually, honestly,
You made it to the age you are. How are you still alive?
This reminds me of these shots that were like in the container stuff that you would put Tide Pods in, but they were shots, and I'm like, that's a good way to have a terrible mistake.
Yeah, that's that's bad. That's bad.
I mean, if you wanted to eat bricklaying paste, you could have just had that hummus. I would have given you some.
I don't actually know what hummus tastes like. What does hummus taste like?
Not like that.
Oh, okay.
God.
I mean, I'm going more with texture than anything else.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's. I don't want to say gooey. That sounds wrong.
It was mid as hell.
This wall tastes like dirt.
Mid was a flavor. I see that.
Actually, though, I will say at that same sports bar, because I got these like, and I mean, I should have expected this in hindsight, but it was like a veggie burger or something that I got. Yeah, those sliders, and they were just like, ugh. Like, yeah, brother, what's that, brother? So,
what were they supposed to be made out of? Like, just
I don't know,
vague veggie stuff, or beans or something?
Yeah,
yeah. Noni, don't give Nova any ideas.
It's a picture of edible Tide Pod Jello shots.
I'm
not.
Listen,
I'm not.
Danger.
Tide Pods are no for me. I'm not that bad. Like soap, soap I've looked at a few times. I'm just like, I mean, it wouldn't kill me if I tried it, but I mean,
no, it probably would.
They might.
Listen,
do not. Please do not. No.
I'm just saying, why do they make it look like food then?
It doesn't look like food.
Why would they make soap that looks like food then?
No.
It's a serious question.
I'm going to emphasize this one more time. No.
They don't make it look like
food.
If I see you like, no.
It's not food.
They made fun of Nova because she spoke the truth.
Listen, your name is Nova. No.
No.
I'm not using the va, just no.
No.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
No.
You have to specify though with the soap tasting gum.
Yeah.
One, I've never had it, and two, Strawberry asked for that specifically. This this, like, I brought you guys nice treats, okay? I wasn't just handing out soap flavored things on a whim.
Well,
That
you
reminds
know what
me,
it was?
hickory
I was just
sticks.
like, what
Yeah.
could I
Hickory sticks.
ask for
Yes.
that
Delicious.
I couldn't get? And I Googled it, and someone said, ask for this gum. And so I just did what Google told me to. And I'm glad.
Well-
It's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. It doesn't taste like lye. It's like floral gum.
All right. Let's we gotta get to Thievius.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling here, bro. I'm
Thievius
just
is just hanging
listening.
out. Yeah, he's like,
I'd say the best food is actually at the airport that me, Kazi, and Straub went to when we were on our way home.
I believe
it was
that.
it was like Joe's Chili Bowl or something like that. I just got like chicken tenders, and it was genuinely, it was so good compared to that hotel food. Nah, bro, it felt like literally eating food of the gods.
Uh-huh.
Like it was literally sent from the skies above. It's like, here, finally, good food for your tongue.
From the airport.
Yes.
Yeah, genuinely.
It's like
They
ironic.
brought it from the skies.
Yeah.
But the worst food, honestly, I would agree that sports bar, especially because the guy tried to tell me that like I was wrong in what I ordered. I told him what I wanted, and he got it wrong. He's like, "No, you're wrong." It's like, "No, sorry, just leave that out. Leave that out. My bad."
I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems justified.
Nah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like,
Before
I
the break,
gave
wow.
you my order. Don't tell me what I ordered. I tell you what I ordered.
Yeah, I mean, you did tell him. I was there. I was with you.
We were all
I was
there.
hearing you. I was hearing you.
But yeah,
I was like, what? What are you talking? What's
the
the
sliders that I got just weren't really all that great.
Yeah. The hotel was pretty rough. I really hate to throw MAGFest under the bus, but the worst food I had was probably the food they gave us.
I have to give a shout out to our hotel though. The breakfast in our hotel was banging. It was so good.
I've never seen such fancy breakfast dining.
Oh,
before in a
it's
hotel.
so good.
I'm jealous because ours was
really?
not.
No banana wrapped in a wheat tortilla.
Oatmeal. Yeah. Well, that was MAGFest. That wasn't.
We
the
had
hotel.
waffles. We had eggs. We had the bacon. We had all like the American breakfast stuff.
The bacon.
So
yes.
Yeah.
we had a free coupon and we never actually used it. We ended up just paying for all the food instead.
No, I used some of them.
I didn't get to use mine.
Oh, darn.
That's because I was jet lagged and waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, American breakfast, let's go.
But Fogo de Chao was definitely the best
Yeah.
for me. The place was delicious. It was an experience, as they say. Funny. It's the funniest friggin' terminology to say it's an experience, but
That reminds me, there's one near my house. I've been considering.
I think the best snack though was what Noni brought.
Oh.
The little things
Macarons?
the macarons, yes, the delicious macarons. Finally got to try Noni's cooking, Noni's baking.
It was
And
so good.
those were good. Those were delicious. So thank you for that, Noni. Thank you for bringing those. They got a little smushed in transit, but you know what? Didn't affect the flavor. They were still delicious. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to let's try and combine some things here. Our favorite moments, like funniest or most surprising or cringe moments. Let's start with you, Ian.
Mine encapsulates all three. It was the funniest and most shocking and most cringe is when I found out that my fat man grunt is on the soundboard for the Discord.
We can play it because we're not on the stage.
Like, granted, it is a funny fat man grunt, and I am a fat man and I grunt. But also, oh God, it's a signature sound because I was picking up something in the other room and made the noise. And then someone pulled it up on the Discord soundboard and it was the exact same sound. So I'm consistent, I guess.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna. There you go.
No, the best one is when you combo it.
No.
Is when you do the combo. Are you ready for the combo?
Like, do it.
Ian, I love you.
Oh, no.
Rest in pieces.
Oh, no.
Right, we need
They're all
it. We
reacting
need
to
it.
something, and I don't hear anything. So I'm gonna just be thankful for that.
I mean.
Damn it.
He might have soundboards muted.
He might have
He might.
soundboards muted. He might also
That's
have
probably good.
us muted now because he's like, screw you guys.
We do that combination often, and it's actually
Yeah, we're bad people. We're bad
The Ian
people.
combo.
It's funny though. We have a laugh. We're not laughing at you, Ian. We're laughing about you.
it's the same thing.
Oh, he's not joining in.
No, it doesn't seem to help at all.
I mean, I have a
He's
sound
mad
on
at
the
us.
We're not
I have
laughing
a
at you. We're just mocking you at your expense. There's
I mean, I have sounds on the soundboard too.
If anything, it sounds worse.
Honestly, I've just been
Oh,
waiting for the day someone
okay.
catches my wheezy laugh.
Catches what laugh?
Like when I laugh hard enough where I start wheezing. I'm waiting for the day
Yeah,
someone catches
The
Yeah.
wheezy laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone get your boards ready for whenever that happens, probably at some point.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, I have a microphone muter.
Hi.
Lee. Yeah.
What funny moments, cringy moments?
Yeah.
all
Any,
together.
any moments, whatever you moment, your favorite moments from the time there.
I mean, you getting that froggy shirt was pretty funny.
That was, that was funny. That was the funniest thing.
I did feel slightly judged about my Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom choices, apparently.
I don't judge. I'm just saying I'm a little concerned that you made a contraption solely dedicated to electrocuting all the fish in your game.
To be fair, it looks like the goddesses really wanted that horse dead.
Yeah, no, they wanted that horse dead.
Just absolutely gone.
I'm not responsible for Hylia's smiting actions. I just recorded what happened. Also, Link needs to eat.
Yeah, it's true.
He had a very long nap. Electrocuting the fish was practical.
Cassie?
Oh god, there's so many moments. Definitely that moment in the hotel room where Straub gave us the t-shirts and you had your MILF t-shirt with Froggy.
Froggy. Man, I love Froggy.
Man, I love Froggy. And I got the t-shirt with I know it's a bit late. Sonic Movie 3 spoilers, if you haven't seen it by now, that's on you. But I had the t-shirt of Amy Rose and said, if Amy's not in the movie, I'm gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I had that before the movie, but after MAGFest, me, Straub, and our friend B actually went to see the movie again, and I wore it then, so it was kind of worth it. But no, we had so many moments that I just wanted to die laughing at. Some I'm not going to mention, as it's probably too PG for this channel. But one of the cringe moments I'm going to quickly move on to is one of the Ubers that some of us took from the hotel, because only Ian, Ilya, and Kyle were like status enough to actually have a room in the Gaylord Hotel where MAGFest has taken place. The rest of us had a hotel room literally in the next state, believe it or not, which is about a 15-minute Uber drive across the river. And I think it was the first Uber we took over to the convention center. I think me, Straub, I don't know if Phoebus was there. I can't remember who else was there.
No, it was Yumi and Puppy.
Yeah, and this Uber driver just kept going round in circles. Like, he had no idea where the hell he was going. And me and Straub were just looking at each other like, what is he doing? And it ended up we were like trying to give him directions. And it was...
Oh.
And there was also the Uber driver that took me, Straub, and Phoebus to the airport, and the guy was like pressing the gas and then just taking it off really quickly. And I'm a travel sick kind of person. Like I cannot deal with sitting in the back of vehicles. Otherwise, if you don't drive properly,
Yeah,
I'm not going to be very well. And I was in the front on the way to the airport, and my God, the Uber driver there, Phoebus. you remember this? Like, I felt so sick when we got out. When we got there, he was like, "Oh, I can drop you to the end of the terminal," and I was like, "No, it's fine. We can get out here. I just needed to get out and get air." It was absolutely just.
We both got sick.
I know.
That ride sucked.
So
Oof.
he was just like gas on, gas off. It was like literally forward and back the entire way.
Oh, did we have the same driver?
Probably.
We might have when I left, because it was like the same thing. It was like, dude.
Definitely this guy was C6 Steve, man, the way he was driving.
Dude, the gas pedal is like analog. You don't have to let off and push back on and let off and push back on. You don't have to do that.
It was driving me crazy.
No.
Definitely sniffing. And I probably made Ian cringe a little bit when I had the beautiful Son Amy t-shirt that was bestowed upon me from Kyle. And I was like, Ian, we must have a picture with this. And his face, he was ever so happy to have me fishing my ship in his face. Ever so happy. I have photographic evidence of it for life now. And he remains muted because I know he's just rolling his eyes. No, don't come for me.
The shirt's fine, just the deeply entrenched carving you did in the muck on my car. Which survived the trip back, mind you.
Yes!
Another 12 hours on the road through more slush and salt and grime, and your carving into the bumper remained legible.
Good. Is it still there?
It rained and No.
No. I had the car thoroughly washed.
You don't have to say thoroughly. You don't need to go like in depth with thoroughly. That's a bit harsh. And he mutes. For context, Ian's car was very filthy with salt and mud because he drove all the way down. And as I helped him get Buffy into the car, I just wrote, "I love Son Amy" in the dirt on his car. Because I am that chaotic.
Yeah.
And I am not sorry. I am not sorry, so.
Well, then, you don't have to feel bad about the thoroughly thing.
That's give and take. I'll take it.
How about you, Noni?
I mostly remember being at the table. I'm trying to really think.
Did something happen at the table?
Wait, no, there was this one guy who was trying to get me to draw a commission, and it was one of those types of commissions where it's like, why did you ask me this with such confidence in public?
Yeah.
Is this not podcast friendly?
Probably
No.
not. No.
No, it is not.
No.
But I'm like, you at least have to respect the fact that some people have you know what? No, I don't even know why they did that. Why?
This is how you know you've made it as an artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, when they come and ask you the weird stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Nova?
Oh gosh. I guess it's time to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm sure you already know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so context about me. Autism, ADHD. I'm very impulsive sometimes in my decisions. I met the Death Battle people. Sweet people. Awesome people, by the way. Just I like nothing against them at all. But there's a certain character I like. Might have heard of him. His name is Infinite. And in one of the recent videos, Eggman versus Bowser, he kind of got absolutely trashed on. And I thought, wouldn't it be real funny if I came up to these random strangers who do not know me and I just flipped them off? So I did. And then I realized afterwards that, oh shoot, these are two strangers that don't know me, and that was their very first impression of me. So, that was fine. That was fine.
And then what happened, Nova? What happened after that? Did they join a Discord and call you out?
They joined our Discord server and called me out, yeah. Yeah. They're like, which one was the person in your crew that flipped us off? I'm like, oh, shit. Please spare me.
Yeah.
And I think the other cringe thing for me was I was saying bye to Ian and all of them because I was leaving. And I was trying to say something nice, like, oh, like it was nice getting to meet you and everything. What came out of my mouth was it was nice knowing you. So I just basically threatened this poor man. As my final goodbye.
No, you should say it again.
You should.
No,
You should.
no, I think I'm good.
Because you said that, and then when I was dropping Puppy off at the airport, they said, "It's been nice knowing you," with the exact same smile. And unintended, they intended malice. Your unintended malice makes it even funnier. So no. This is good. I like this. This is funny. I like this.
Oh gosh, I just like in my head, I'm just thinking like, hey, what do I say? Because this is like the last thing I'm supposed to do. This is like my last like good impression to make on people. Yeah, just threaten their life. Yeah, that sounds good.
You didn't flip me off, okay? Credit where it's due.
Oh gosh, I need to work on my introductions and my greetings and everything. Because oh gosh,
I mean, it's funny. It's funny. They were good sports about it overall.
Thankfully, they were.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm glad it was the Death Battle people. Because if it had been anybody else, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I protect my Blorbo, who is actually a horribly written character, but it's okay. I think that's what makes it funnier. Is like I was defending a character that really should not be defended.
Yeah, well.
But, you know.
Ian, hear that? It's a horribly written character.
Well, I mean,
I'm just speaking the truth here. I'm speaking the truth.
yeah, well, you know.
You have to handle his backstory in that one comic.
The one backstory. Wow.
I'm just trying to make it more awkward.
Okay, back to yeah, thanks. As if it wasn't already super flipping off that. I think what also didn't help was I was right in front of Adam Bryce Thomas too whenever I did that. Getting a commission for said character.
He was telling me how awkward everything is and how he hates these shows. And no, I'm just making crap up.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
Straub, go for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so quickly about the t-shirts was that I had gotten them since December, and it was like literally like I was sitting on a punchline. But no, actually, a moment that I think about sometimes is when Ian was picking me up from the train station, because I took the Amtrak down, and it was occurring to me that Ian would be picking me up, and I was like, oh shoot, well, I guess I'm meeting people now, because I was like, oh, like it was kind of hitting me. And, you know, I am a vertically challenged person traveling alone. I guess it's like dark. I mean, there were people there, but I was dark at the station, and I'm like messaging Ian, and I'm like, yo, where you at? And he's like, oh, like, I'm here. I'm like looking around, I'm looking at the cars, and then all of a sudden, I just hear someone go strawberry behind me. My soul jumped out of my body. I thought he was going to be in the car. Oh my gosh, shoot.
Well, because you said, I'm in the dark coat with the dark suitcase, which was everybody at that train station. So I just pulled off to the side to look for you quick because there was no parking available. And then I see somebody looking out to the road waving as if, you know, they're a survivor from the Titanic wanting to be rescued. And it's like, all right, I am so tired. This was supposed to be my recovery day after the drive. I've been picking up people from the airport. I am 110% done. I'm just going to shoot my shot. Lady, you strawberry? Hey. And you're like, hi. It's like, okay, let's get you to the hotel so I can go back to my hotel and go to sleep.
Oh, man.
Just imagine if you went up to a random person and stood behind him and went, strawberry. And they turned around and it was no one affiliated with BumbleKast. Like, that would have been so funny.
Stage name, how'd you know?
Like you're just dropping the trigger phrase for some like sleeper agent or something.
It would be funny if some random person had gone yes, and you delivered to someone that none of us knew to like the crew was like, who is this?
I mean, it's possible because I didn't know who Strawberry was at all. I had zero context, so
yeah.
Also,
well, I didn't know who you were either. For all I know, you didn't exist.
It's true.
Well, at least you've seen the caricature in the opening of the podcast, right? I somewhat resemble that.
Also, can I just
You've
say,
heard my voice.
No, what's up?
Can I just say, Puppy and them's not here right now, so there was this one post of a puppy getting lost in the airport where he just goes, "Hey, is the baggage claim area where you guys get bags?"
No.
Nope.
It's absolutely.
I think I just landed at that point. I opened my phone while we were still taxiing to our gate, and I looked at that, and me who works in the airport and travels to airports extremely regularly, I just looked at that. I'm like, puppy, you're such a cute soul.
Puppy, don't travel.
Get your bag.
So thank you very much, Ian, for coming to get us long distance travelers. We do appreciate it, and it was great to have a trip in the car with you. You're a fantastic driver. I was very impressed.
Thank you very much. And that area certainly doesn't go easy on you.
No, it does not. Yeah.
What state are you in now?
Yes.
What lane am I in now?
Oh yeah, I liked how I forgot that when we were, after our 13-hour drive or something, and we're just about to get to the hotel, and it's like, that car's upside down.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, I don't know where we are. It's like, yeah, but there's literally an upside down car. He's like, I'm not looking. And it's like, it's in the lane right next to us.
It was 1 a.m. on hour 13 of the road.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what I ran over was not someone's remains, and I'm going to just stick with that.
Hopefully not. Thievius, what about you?
I'd say the funniest moment that I had personally was me and Straub were waiting at one of the entrances for who were we waiting for? I think it was Rye and Puppy and a third person that I can't remember. And some people had already gone back to the hotel and they got pizza. And Straub asked a question. It was what was it? It's in the Hall of Fame. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah. Straub asked Kazi how much pizza is left, and I replied, and I did not mean to type this. I meant to say me am hungry, but somehow I typed out me and Hongor. And I don't know how that happened.
Figured us out.
Me and Honagor.
Me and Hongor. And I was just, I didn't mean to do that. And me and Straub were just laughing our asses off. It was
literally
just for no reason.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
1:00 at night, and we were just sitting on the floor laughing our
2 a.m.
asses off.
And Straub was like, did you mean to type that? And I'm just like, no. I meant to say me am hungry. I don't even know how that came to be.
Me and Honagor.
My thumb said, no, we're doing this now.
I go through that all the time.
You need to put a picture of that up on the YouTube video when you upload this for context. Noni would have seen that, but at this point, Noni was laying flat down in bed, scrolling their phone, and I was watching them, and I just see their hand going slowly at this point, and then they just drop off to sleep with their phone still in their hand, still on a Discord thing. I'm like, Noni! They're like, nah. They were out. They were gone.
Noni's gone.
Hey, at least I didn't get kicked off the bed that time. Okay, that was nice.
I straight up donkey kicked Nova off the bed, and I am still very sorry about that.
It's fine. I took it over sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that really had any shocking or cringe moment. Well, no, there is one cringe moment, at least in my opinion. One of the shows that me, Straub, and Puppy went to, while fun, it was cringe, but it was Legend of Zelda themed belly dancing, and it was this whole show, and you could very much tell that they did not practice for the size of the stage that they were on, but It was a little cringe, but their hearts were in it, and they were very much like dancers before they were actors, but it was very fun, and they tried their hardest.
It was an experience.
It was an experience.
Thievius, I thought you were going to talk about when you snatched that bag of chips from me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That was funny.
Yeah, just real quick. Yeah,
the all dress chips.
It was the Canadian Ruffles all dress season or whatever it was, flavor of chips. And Straub offers me some. I was like, no thanks. And I forget what you said. And I tried one. I was like, yeah, what'd you say?
I think I was just like, oh yeah, are you sure? You could just try one. And you're like, yeah. So you took one, and then you were like, your head rolled back.
It's like, man, that's good.
Yeah. And so then I asked, I'm like, oh, do you want more? And Thebes is like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, I'm not gonna finish the whole thing. I don't even finish breathing that sentence. Dog just snatches the bag from my hand.
Yep. Saw him do it.
And I went out of my way to get some for home once I returned back to my house.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Anyway.
I do want to give an honorable mention to during the con we actually met Salty DK Dan and the Thimble help me.
Those thread.
Thimble Threads, yeah. And we actually had a lot of banter with Thimble Threads and Salty DK Dan between social media accounts and in person, and we actually became quite well acquainted. So, but that was kind of funny having some banter back and forth. He was going to buy the Surge plushie. And you guys stole that opportunity from him to get it be, and so it was honorable mention because that was that was
I ain't sorry.
Funny.
I'll do it again.
Sorry, Salty.
I'm just saying, if Thimbles ever made like an Infinite one, I'm just saying, like, it's on site, Salty. I don't care. I will fight you if they ever see this.
So are you like apologetic or not? I'm really confused.
Yes.
Yesn't.
Yes, but also no.
Yes, and also no.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Oh, man. Good times. I think the most shocking and surprising and wild moment for me was we met a good friend of the show at MAGFest, Lorenzo. Shout out to him. And after our first panel, I believe, our first BumbleKast panel, he said, yeah, my friend wants to meet you. And I'm like, oh, cool. Who is your friend? Turns out his friend, my friend Anton Carraza. I'm like, what? Anton Carraza wants to meet me? So, yeah, that was pretty exciting. Yeah, for those who don't know, Anton is one of the guys who contributed to the TMNT Shredder's Revenge soundtrack. He did the vocals on Mutants Over Broadway. And he's been a longtime video game music guy, and he wanted to meet me. I'm like, okay. I was confused and concerned, but he turned out he was a really cool dude. Didn't get to chat with him for too long, but just like meeting him was really cool, and it was a lot of fun and a surprising moment. Like, why would this guy want to meet me? But nah, it was awesome.
Because you're influential in the community and have been around for a while?
That's weird. I don't get it.
You nerd.
I am a nerd. It's true. All right. We are at over an hour here. Was there anything else we wanted to touch on? Really? We've covered a lot of things, but
I do want to make one last shout out to Thimbles Thread for letting me have my new son. My favorite boy, Swag Money.
Yeah.
It is a Tails doll plushie that I bought like a bunch of Build-A-Bear like dress up for and gave him a hoodie and sunglasses, and I love him. I love him so much.
I'm glad you found replacement sunglasses.
No, I had already a pair of my Shadow one. I was like, no, this isn't yours. This is Swag Money's now. Swag Money owns this house now.
Good.
I just want to say that the vibe from MAGFest for a show that large with so much going on was surprisingly chill.
Oh, yeah.
And just really positive overall. Like, everyone felt like they were having a good time, that they felt very comfortable being themselves and being around others and respecting each other's space and interests. And I've been to some really big shows before, and as it certainly had the volume, but it didn't feel as claustrophobic as some other big shows. And the staff was all extremely friendly and positive and clearly driven. So just, yeah, the show itself, fantastic vibe, and all the love and support that the crew gave me and Aaliyah throughout that long weekend, deeply appreciated. So it was a good time because of the people there.
That's really what it boiled down to, yeah, was really the people. The people there, the people who were with us, you guys. was really what made it special. Like all the stuff was like secondary, ancillary compared to just hanging out and seeing people in person and getting to see each
Social
other face to
activity.
face. Yeah. That was the exciting
touch
thing.
grass.
Yes, sorta.
More like tile than grass, but yeah.
Okay, but I mean, it's still it's.
It's
I never gotten to go to anything like this before. It was very fun.
Neither did I. It was very fun.
Even if I was heart pounding the entire time, nervous.
Aw.
I mean, thanks to everyone who had to like babysit me on my super scooter.
Super fun
That
to
was
hang
really
out.
fun though.
That
was-
like night walk through like the little like boulevard area they had over there was very, very nice. I
So
had a very
you
good
don't
time.
notice your scooter. When I took it back up to your hotel room for you, I drove it down the corridor and I put the speed up and I crashed it into your door.
Oh.
Well,
That was damage done.
Was
I
that
remember
was
you
I
doing
there?
this.
Was I there when you did that? I can't
No,
remember.
it was just me and Rye. I think it was when me and Rye just went and took a nap in your guys' room.
That's right. That's
And
right. Yeah.
You went off to dinner with Adam, I think, and I took it back upstairs for you, and I was like, "This looks fun. I'm gonna have fun."
Oh no, you had a little too much fun.
You had it on turtle setting because there was at one point where I was like walking with you with it. I had my hand on it to keep you at a slow pace because obviously you. And there was one point where you just had the open room and you just accelerated, and I'm like, "Blah," and you nearly dragged me across the bloody room with you. I'm like, "Let go."
I mean, that thing got up to pretty impressive speed.
It crashed
into your door. I was experimenting.
Yeah, when we were taking it back to where we to the pickup location where Ian got it from, Ian was driving it, and he was like, "This thing's slow," and I pointed out the speed adjustment, and he cranked it up and just took off.
I found a boost power.
And just left me. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just alone now.
Should I be admitting to how many people ended up using the thing that weren't me because?
No, we just keep it to ourselves.
They don't have to know. Nobody has to know.
No, but
Do you remember
what
the last
happened?
night as well when we all went back up to Ian in Elia's room and there was a hot dog party and the
secret
hot dog party taped on someone's room door. Yes,
that was not so secret.
That looked so fun.
Actually, yeah, I don't. And later, the door was kind of cracked open, and because Adam Bryce Thomas was like coming back with me after, and saw that on the door, and he looked at that and just kind of paused and just went, "Ew." It's just like, yeah, that kind of.
Once again,
Mate,
just
promise you-
MAGFest things. Just MAGFest things.
if that wasn't a working vacation for me, I would have been in there like, "Sup, bros, let's go!" and like, give me beer pong, everything. But I was very behaved. I had only 2 alcoholic beverages our whole time at MAGFest. So that was the 2 beers I had at Friday
How big were they?
That was it. They weren't. They wasn't very big at all. Just two pints. That's all I had the entire MAGFest. I mean, Straw were planning to go and get like hammered one night because I wanted to go to that Sonic cocktail bar, but alas, 24-hour convention.
I forgot about that, like the Chaos Bar or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally right straight downstairs, right at the elevator.
Don't worry,
Well-
Kathy and I, we had our drinks after.
Okay,
did, we did.
good.
When do we have? Oh yeah, when do we have to? Oh yeah, when we went to the Guild Bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When,
Okay, yeah.
and there was a Sega man there, and
drinks
I
did
was
you have?
texting Ian.
The thing is-
I had German beer. It was great.
That was not at MAGFest though. Hey,
I think that's the first time I've ever been on vacation and not been drunk. Ever, not at one point. The only time was when I had half a bottle of champagne on the flight coming over.
we were too insanely busy to do anything like that.
Yeah, that's why I
was
got drunk on the plane.
nerves at that point,
Yeah, it was.
and also spending too much
crazy.
money.
Didn't you try sipping my beer at Froggy Trail?
Did I?
Yes, I think you liked it.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't mind beer. I just don't drink it very often. I'm not an alcohol drinker myself. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Stoof.
Me neither.
I don't like that kind of stuff.
I do like it.
I
It was
prefer
a working
moonshine.
vacation.
Yeah. Yep.
Shout out to the guy that tried to pick me up.
Oh, Christ.
What?
Oh,
Oh, was
yeah.
that one of the one of the dancing panels?
Yeah.
One of the dancing classes.
I mean, to be fair, everyone's walking around this convention in cosplay or Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirts, me, or just like looking like a complete nerd. And there's Straw walking around like swag as hell, like just fresh out of a business meeting or something like that. She just looked immaculate every single day, every single second, every single hour. The girl was just jaw-droppingly stunning. And I think I said to you at one point, do you have to look absolutely stunningly beautiful in every single photo you take? You just look like but ugly like me for like 2 seconds, please.
So we were at dinner and it's like
swag as hell, bro. Like she
actually, let me just take your picture quick.
I don't think I could ever compare to that level of swag.
No, she was turning heads. I tell you.
I'm
the
flattered.
The boots alone. I looked at them and just like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just improvise, adapt, overcome.
Strawberry is a fashion queen. Yep.
And there's Mr. Flynn walking around with a big picture of himself on his t-shirt.
Also,
good.
I'm surprised I didn't mention earlier. Whenever Kazzy pulled me aside from one of the panels because we found an Infinite cosplayer.
That's right.
That was a big shocker for me.
That was at the marketplace table too.
And there was 2 of them.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, "Oh gosh, the character's important enough to get one." There's 2 of them. I was some appreciation.
I know there was like a lot. It was kind of Sonic themes going on, but like the amount of cosplay and the variety of Sonic, it's like, oh, there's a lot of Sonic stuff. This is kind of neat. There was that the really good Excalibur Sonic.
Oh yeah,
yep.
That was sick.
That
there was also a really good Omega cosplay as well.
Yeah, the Omega. That was a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just
like a lot of like stylized Omegas. Like, what do you call it? Is it a Gijinka at that point? Like humanoid?
Yeah.
Omega?
I guess, yeah.
No, the Omega that we saw looked like he was ripped right out of the games.
Yeah, like it was like a full-on suit. It was pretty cool.
Puppy was saying that like he almost jumped out of a balcony because he saw a really good Starman cosplayer.
Yeah, Starman from Mega Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Puppy wanted us to share that.
Puppy wanted us to mention that. Yeah, Puppy was ready to jump over the edge because they saw a Starman cosplayer and we're so excited that someone, first of all, remembered that Starman even existed, and second of all, that they were they were cosplaying them, and that it was also a very good cosplay. Yes, I'm sad I missed it. I didn't get to see it. But
the 2 notables that I saw an entire Minecraft villager cosplay. There was about 15 people in villager like outfits with an iron golem walking around with them. They look fantastic.
Oh wow!
And they would go, It was actually. And they were just following each other like lost chickens. It was immaculate.
There was also a Minecraft zombie chasing them behind.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah. And the second one, someone was actually dressed that cosplaying as a Discord soundboard with actual interactive buttons on the front that you could press.
I saw that one.
Yeah, that one was good.
I saw someone dressed up as a Game Boy, but it was like a fully functional Game Boy, which was completely awesome.
That sounds a little awkward. It's like they're coming over and saying, like, here, compress my buttons.
Oh, no, I didn't think of it that way.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, no, but we'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
I'm not.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't you worry a little hair on your head, sweetheart.
You'll learn when you're 23, okay. And like 5
When you're 23, we're going to sit you down and we're going to talk you through a few things.
Okay, I get to finally have the talk. Is it what the birds and bees thing is about?
Maybe we should not talk about this.
Maybe we should talk about that here. Maybe we should talk
Okay.
about this here. No, not here.
The Jet the Hawk and Charmy Bee?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. None of that. None of that.
I don't think.
I don't think we can mention them either.
It's too late.
Oh.
How did we all get part of this? How are we all still part of this?
I think Ian just gave
How
up.
none of us been fired
Ian
yet?
gave up. Ian gave up. Ian's gone.
Yeah, he's still muted.
Yeah, he must
I
be
like to think
literally.
that,
He must be literally
There's no
in the
room
other
to get
room.
a
Oh, there
word
he
in
is.
edgewise.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he gave up.
He's gone.
I was
He's
a little
gone now.
worried for a second there.
Me too. I was like, what happened?
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
I
Strong.
would like to say for real that I am very glad that I got to meet all of you wonderful people in person.
It was
Yes,
amazing. Yes.
Same here.
Yeah,
It
you're
was-
So
all
when is
very
everyone coming?
nice people.
It was very
Is everyone
nerve
coming
wracking.
to Toronto.
Yeah. I'm.
It was
I-
very.
Come here.
Nova
I
is so
do-
much taller than I thought that she was going to
Everyone
be.
thought I was gonna be short. Why is everyone
was
think I was
like-
gonna be like a short
I-
gremlin?
I honestly thought I was like 2 feet, and you're gonna go after people's ankles.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Listen.
Nova
I'm not
confused
that
with
much of a
me.
gremlin. I'm only like a tiny little.
Oh, Nova was great.
Nova was
I was-
exactly what I expected her to look like. Like when I walked in the house, I said, "You're Nova,"
Yeah,
straight
I was
away.
No,
very, very
yeah.
anxious the whole time, but I'm glad that there were some good moments with that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a bit nervous at first, but you seemed to
Flip people off.
come out of your shell a little bit. Yeah, and then that. Yeah, but still. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
to
I
eat
never-
a penis.
You're the one who said it looks like one. That's on you. But no. Like I've never been able to go on trips like this. Like where I'm from, there's like nothing at all like this. Like very small population, not a whole lot going on.
Mhm.
So like not only going to like this big conference, like a bunch of people, but also because originally I was actually gonna go. I kept saying I wasn't gonna go because I was too scared to go.
Yeah.
And I finally was just like, you know what? I might never get to do this again. Just see what happens. And it probably the best outcome it ever could have been, honestly.
Yeah.
And getting to meet everybody as well. Like it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
Flip-
I-
We
Flipping
didn't
people off the
kidnap
time.
you or anything.
nope. We
Yeah,
gave
no,
you.
honestly,
We gave you
it
back.
was really nice though, just getting to like hunker down, like just hang out for a while. Like
Yes.
outside of like the whole Mac stuff. It was very nice just to chill out for a bit and talk about Animal Crossing and animal murder and Breath of the Wild.
How do you know that you weren't kidnapped though?
I mean, if I was kidnapped, that's probably the best kidnapping outcome it could probably have been. It could
Yeah,
have been a lot worse.
They probably still would have just been talking about
It might have been
Animal Crossing and Genshin and Breath of the Wild. So
Oh, the Genshin creature is so cool
It
though.
might have been an
Oh, they're so
improvement.
cool, though.
yeah.
I need to draw them. I need to draw them time. I
I'll
love
try
their
to get
designs.
some. I'll try to get some other like screenshots and stuff
Oh,
of them.
please do, please do.
sometime.
I'd like to get to draw them. If I keep forgetting because there's so many things I want to draw, and then like I forget to. So please send them my way. I will gladly do
Yeah.
so.
Sorry, Midna just did like a stage dive. That was interesting.
Minna's like, take a look at this.
Minna's like,
She's doing a lot better lately. If anyone was wondering,
Aw.
good.
That's good.
Yay!
she's still missing like a quarter of her fur, so she looks ridiculous. But she's been, playing more and active more, and not quite. Well, Meebo's trying to play with her, and she's interacting with him. I don't know if I'd quite call it playing with him, but kind of, I don't know, doing an awkward cat dance, I guess. So it's, I don't know, she's doing better at least.
That's
So,
good. That's
nice.
good.
I also have to apologise to Straub and Phoebus who had to see me go into full work airport mode when we was waiting for our delayed flight for 4 hours at DCA.
Oh.
I needed
God.
answers. I could not sit there and not know what was going on. I was
Our flight was
pacing.
delayed.
Yeah.
It was annoying.
And I'm literally pacing back and forward at the window, trying to find out what's wrong with our aircraft because they wouldn't tell me anything. I'm like, bruh, you do not understand. I need to know. I can't sit here and not know. It's
They're like,
My-
we
my-
don't
my-
know who you are.
they didn't
Like,
know.
no,
I mean,
really, I'm one of you.
They knew I was a staff passenger because they gave me a seat allocation. So, and then I'm literally trying to find out what's wrong with this aircraft, and I walk around to another gate and see they have a scissor lift up by the horizontal stabilizer. I'm like, there's something wrong with the horizontal stabilizer. It's a control service issue. That means that's probably going to be cancelled. I was like, look, they're taking our bags off the plane. That means they're going to change our plane. And Straub and Phoebe is just like not giving a fuck. They're just like looking through TikTok, laughing, rolling around on the floor.
Like, we
all this
just want to
shit.
get going where we're going.
Yeah, and there was one point where somebody thought I was Phoebish. Remember when we go into the store and I pushed you? And the random guy was like, relationships, hey, and we were like, no! Absolutely not. No, it was so cringe. That was a cringe
the
moment,
first
actually.
thing someone sees someone shove someone else, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
relationship.
What?
They're like, yes,
Weird.
violence.
Weird.
I mean, is
Like,
that
that's-
not what people do in relationships?
Do people just not like physically abuse each other in relationships like all the time?
Yeah.
I just wanted to push
apparently.
him because I thought it'd be, I just had to just shove him to the side, so I did it, and someone just assumed that we were husband and wife because of it. I'm like, okay.
Well, okay, weird.
Not how that
Because
works.
violence.
I guess.
Like, okay, that says something about their worldview.
I guess so.
He was talking on his phone, so I don't know why he was paying attention to us, but
Weird.
yeah, that happened.
All right. I think it's a good place to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for being here and for coming to MAGFest. Thank you to Ryan Puppy, who also were there. Unfortunately, could not join us for this this little recap, but all the love to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Lee?
No, I mean, I'm just sad that they couldn't join us with us. It was nice to hang out with everybody, obviously, and I'm glad I finally got to go to a MAGFest after however many years.
Hearing about them for 20 plus years, yeah.
And then not meeting any of the OCR people at all because
Oh. Well, I guess that just means we'll have to go back.
oh, okay, as long as they're paying for it.
Yeah,
Oh, we should all go to another con, you know?
or that.
That'd
That'd be cool.
I hear there's some
Yeah.
good ones coming up at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it when I don't have to pay for it, and I'm not really a published creator anymore. I don't think they give a damn anymore.
It's okay. I'll take you, Leah. I'll pay for you. I'll come
Okay.
and whisk you away and take you. And
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, I know I'm muted, but I'm right here.
I was gonna say, like, damn, you've risen this lady up.
yes, there you are.
And I forgot you're here.
There you are.
Like, I don't go outside a lot, so you know.
Yeah, no.
So thank you for joining us for this special edition of the BumbleKast. Need to have a long discussion once this is done. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Thanks again to the BumbleKrew for everything they do. And we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself
Bye.
for not mentioning Monster Hunter once.
I'm very impressed with you, actually.
Oh, there you
I don't
go.
know how I didn't do it. I somehow didn't do it.
You did it.
You just
You
did
did it. You did it. I haven't stopped
Wait,
the
was that still
recording
the
yet.
recording?
I haven't stopped the recording yet.
There we go.
I haven't stopped the recording.
That's the perfect ending.
It really is. It really
I'm
is.
back.
You've been listening to the BumbleKast, a co-production of Bumble King Comics and the KNGI Network. Original theme music composed by Ken Coda Snyder. Remixed intro by T-Lopes. Find out more information, along with podcast feeder links, MP3 downloads, and more at bumbleking.com and kngi.org.
I guess we would be. I guess it is alphabetical regardless. Except for, okay, Lee and Kazzy switch in that case, but yeah. Okay, so whenever you're ready to
Oh,
start,
look, you can do the alphabet and not drunk.
maybe. I don't know. I'm not the one who says it's Z. Anyway, let's do this thing.
I will
piss
give us
off.
the intro. I will do us the intro, and then Kyle, you drive the program from there.
I will drive it straight into the ground.